Welcome to the Dark Tales, the haunting of Willow House. Once upon a moonless night, in the small, desolate town of Blackwood, nestled deep within the dense, eerie woods, there stood an old, decrepit house known as Willow House. Its sagging roof, broken windows, and overgrown garden made it a chilling sight to behold. The townsfolk whispered tales of how sinister past. It was said to be cursed, plagued by the vengeful spirit of Abigail Willow, a young woman who had tragically died under mysterious circumstances decades ago. Locals avoided the house like the plague, believing that those who dared enter would suffer a similar fate. One fateful evening, a group of curious teenagers decided to test the legend. Among them was Sarah, a fearless girl with a penchant for the unknown. Armed with flashlights and fueled by the teenage bravado, they crept towards Willow House. The darkness seemed to swallow them whole as they approached the creaking front door. The moment they crossed the threshold, an unsettling chill enveloped them. Their flashlights flickered, casting eerie shadows on the cracked, peeling wallpaper. The air grew heavy with the scent of decay, and whispers echoed through the corridors. As they explored further, strange things began to happen. Doors slammed shut, seemingly of their own accord. Whispers grew into unsettling laughter. Sarah, the bravest of them all, led the way, determined to uncover the truth about Abigail's death. Upstairs, in a room shrouded in darkness, they found an old dusty diary. Its brittle pages revealed Abigail's tormenting story. She had been wrongly accused of witchcraft, tortured, and left to die in the very house they stood in. Her last entry read, "They will pay for their sins." Suddenly, a blood-curdling scream echoed through the house, followed by the sound of footsteps approaching rapidly. Panicked, the group fled, leaving the diary behind. Back outside, they realized Sarah was missing. Desperation overcame them, and they re-entered the house to search for her. In the darkness, they stumbled upon the diary once more, its pages now stained with fresh blood. As they turned to leave, a ghostly figure materialized before them, her eyes filled with anguish and hatred. It was Abigail's vengeful spirit, her spectral form twisted and grotesque. She raised her bony hand, and with an otherworldly scream, the walls of the Willow House seemed to close in around them. The house devoured them, trapping their souls forever in its cursed halls alongside Abigail's tormented spirit. From that day forward, Willow House became even more sinister, a place where the lost souls of those who dared to enter would forever dwell, their screams serving as a warning to any who dared approach its accursed doors. And so the legend of the Willow House grew darker, ensuring that no one would ever forget the horrors that lurked within its decaying walls.